Greetings from Axanta Business Solutions. In this tutorial, we will understand how to create and settle a PDC, Post Dated Cheque payment received from a customer. So first, let's understand what is a PDC check. A PDC, or Post Dated Cheque, is a check issued with a future date mentioned on it. This means the check cannot be deposited or cleared before that specified date. So, we will divide this process into two parts. First, we shall do the PDC Journal setup, and the second, booking and settling the PDC payment. First, let us configure the PDC Journal. Click on the menu, go to the Accounting module. Under Configuration, click on Journals. Then click on New. Here, enter the journal name as PDC Clearing. Choose the type as bank. Select the bank account as PDC Clearing Account. For this demo, the PDC Clearing Account is already created, with the account type set as Bank and Cash. Next, select the entry sequence as PDC Clearing. And enter the short code as PDCP. Make sure that the entry sequence is already configured in the system. Under Incoming Payments, first delete this payment method. Click on Add a Line, select the payment method as PDC. And similarly under Outgoing Payments, select payment method as PDC. Once all the details are entered, click Save, and your PDC Journal setup is now complete. Now let us move to creating a customer PDC payment. Go to Customers, click on Payments. To create a new payment, click on New. Let's say a customer has given you a PDC check of 1,000 kWD. So here, select the customer as Azure Interior. Enter the amount as 1,000. And in the journal field, select PDC Clearing. You will notice two important fields are displayed: date and effective date. The date field refers to the day you received the check from the customer, and this payment accounting impact will be based on this date. The effective date refers to the check clearing date, which is the date mentioned on the PDC check. For example, if the check was received on February 2nd, and the clearing date is March 2nd. So, you will select February 2nd in the date field, and select March 2nd in the effective date field. You may also enter the bank reference, analytic details, and memo if required. After entering all the details, click on Confirm. Once confirmed, the payment is posted, and here it will show as PDC not cleared, as we have not yet settled the PDC. To check the accounting impact, click on Journal Entry. Here, the PDC clearing account is debited, and accounts receivable is credited. This means the customer balance is cleared, but the amount is not yet reflected in your actual bank account. Under Customer Payments, go to the Favorite section and apply the filter called Unsettled PDC. This filter allows you to track pending checks month-wise, making it easier to manage and monitor upcoming bank clearances. For example, in the month of January, you can see that there are 2 checks pending for clearance. The system also displays the total amount of these pending checks, giving you a clear financial overview of what is expected to be deposited. Similarly, in February, there is 1 check that is still awaiting clearance. In order to check pending PDC checks, in the Customer Payments, under Filters, apply the filter as uncleared checks. This will display all customer checks that are still pending for clearance. Now, in order to settle the PDC payment, you can either click here and click on Settle PDC, or else you can click on the specific PDC payment and click on Settle PDC. Click here. Enter the settlement date, for example March 2nd. Select the destination journal in which you're going to actually receive the amount, let's say QNB Bank. And add a reference as Settle PDC. And then click Settle and Transfer. So here, the status has changed as PDC cleared. Now, upon settlement, 2 journal entries will get created. And here, we have applied the reference filter as Settle PDC. So, in the first entry, the journal is PDC clearing, and the PDC clearing account is credited, and the liquidity transfer account is debited. So this clears the PDC clearing account. And in the second entry, the journal is QNB Bank, and the bank account is debited, and the liquidity transfer account is credited. This clears the liquidity transfer account. As a result, now the amount will reflect in your actual bank account. So, this is how you can create and settle customer and vendor PDC payments in Axanta ERP.